Okay, so in yesterday class we had a discussion on the PO release strategy, where that is purchasing document, additional purchasing document release strategy, how to set up. But some of the facts you have to remember that as an interview point of view. One is that for external documents, whatever the external purchasing documents are there, okay, you can design only, you can design only at header level. What you can design at header level? Release strategy. Release strategy you can define only at header level. If you remember that, you are releasing at header level tabs, not at item level tabs, right? Correct or wrong? Release strategy tab where you got? You got in header level or item level?
Header level.
Header level, right? So it is only possible for the external documents in the header level, not at item level, because finally you are sending these purchase orders to the vendor. So the point of contact, the finally is only one person. Okay. So in this case, this is the going to this person, external vendor. Okay. We don't need to be each item level approvals and all, because it's going to the overall to go to one vendor. So only it is possible at a header level. The release strategy will be header level. Okay. So it is not possible at item level. Okay. Clear? Is it clear? Okay. So that is one question. If the client, if the panel is asking about that, if is there any possibility of item level release strategy for the pivot, then you can straightforward. It is not possible. Okay. This is one important question. Then the second question was for internal purchasing document. What is the internal purchasing document? We have only one purchasing document, that is internal purchasing document, that is PR. Okay, can design both. That means can design at header level or can design at item level. Clear? Because when I'm creating the PR, I'm getting the different line items from the different departments. Okay, might be they have their own strategies for approvals. Maybe cost centers, administrative department having the different, HR department having different, finance department having different, marketing department having the different strategies. They have their own restrictions and all. So you can design, if you want, you can design at item level. Or I don't want to go with the item level and I want to go with header level, then you can go with header level. So what is the difference here? If you go to header level, then you need to do release approvals at one time for entire PR. That means each entire PR for one level. But if you define at item level, then each item wise you have to release the PRs. That means if you have the 10 items, each item level you have to repeatedly you have to release the levels. Okay, clear? First you have to release for the 10, then you have to release for 20, then you have to release for 30 or 50, 60, 70 like that. Every level, every item level you have to release the levels for all the levels. Clear? Any questions?
Yes. Header level means overall PO and item level is the item numbers are added in the PO.
Yes, exactly. We are having the multiple line items. There is a possibility of getting the multiple line items, right? Here I have the 10 items, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, like that. We have the different line items, right? So in that case, if each item level, if you want to approval strategy, then maybe how it is like maybe material group level or material level, how you configure that, you know? Clear?
Header level means the total amount of
Yeah,
P.
PO, total value of the PO. That characteristics anyway you can take it up what you need, but item level again individually item level if you want to check that you can check that. Okay, that is only possible only for the internal purchasing document, not for external purchasing document. Internal purchasing documents are PR. Clear? Okay. Then how the system understood that whether you are, if suppose I'm planning to do the release strategy for PR, okay, PR release strategy, then how system understood that whether you are planning to go for a header level strategy or item level strategy. Okay, so there is a configuration which is required. This is also interview point of view. It's very important. Okay. So for this, what you need to do, document type is mandatory. Document type is one of the characteristics you have to define. Okay. So if you go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, then go to material management, then I will go to purchasing, then I will be going to purchase requisition, then document type. First, I will go for document type. Okay. So document type level, if suppose I'm just thinking that for NB document type, always it is item level, maybe consumables or something. Then what you need to do for this NB purchase requisition document type. This is the purchase requisition, not purchase order. Okay. So you have to be selected overall release. If you have selected the overall release, the first control is the whenever you are using this document type NB, this release strategy will work for header level overall release. Clear? Is it clear? So you have to select this checkbox. Then if then the what is the second control? Then you have to go to release strategy again, go to purchase procedure for, and you can go to setup procedure for classification. Then you can go to release group. When you define a release group, you have to be select the overall release checkbox. Okay. So these two settings are mandatory if you want to use for the header level for PR, not for PWAS. PWAS we don't need to do anything. It is defaultly it will go header level. In case PR, if you are planning to do at a header level, then you have to be selected this overall checkbox in the document type level and release group level for PR. Clear?
Yes.
So what is the table for this structure for this one PR?
ME 41. No.
Structure, communication structure for the PR. C-band. Okay. C-band, if you go to C-band, you can see that these are the fields. So for both header and item level, there is the same structure. You can take the structure. Okay. You can see here, there is a two fields. One is total value of the item. Okay. When you are using the item level or item level strategy, you can use this one. Okay. If you are using for the header level, okay, then you have to use the total network value. Where it is that value total. There is one more field it is there. I'll show you. Here you can see the overall GF period. Okay. So if you want to be used for a PR header level, then you can use this one. If you are using item level, then you can use this one field. Clear? Clear?
Header level, which field?
Sorry.
For header level, which field we have to select?
Here I just selected right. This one total value of requisition overall purchase. GF period. Okay.
The another one is also total value of item level, right?
That is for item level.
Yes.
Okay. If you are using for item level strategy, then you can define this one. If you are defining for header level, then you can define this one. Okay. Clear? Any questions? Any questions?
No. Good.
So I'll do one thing. I'll just show you that how it will work. Okay. So I'll just put that with PR underscore T cost. I'm just creating that. I'll just go ban and what is the total cost of go? I'll just go for item. Okay, I'll just go for item header because you already know about the item level, right? I'll just go for a header. Item, sorry. I will just go for item. Okay, then currency. Okay, so one which is created, then I will be create one more which is like maybe I will just create purchasing group. Okay,
Same procedure like yesterday.
same. There is no difference here. Okay, so this is PGRP I created purchase group and I just created for total cost for item. Okay. So since okay, I just taken two only. Okay, I don't want to go deeply. Just creating that PR underscore CL yes, and I'll be static class type everything is same. Okay, I'm just creating. Still it is not created. Just create. Then assign that class for here. Then I'll be assigning these two. Okay, so then I'll say this one. Now class was also created. You can see that the class was created with this one. Okay. Now, as per my policy, uh, no strategies are active. So I'm just deleting all the strategies from the bottom. That is strategy. I'm just deleting for strategy. Okay, then uh, the indicators no need to delete. It's okay. Then list codes here you can delete this one. So this one I already discussed in the previous video, right? Yesterday class. Just refer that to video. Why we are deleting and all, we just explain. Okay. So then I'll just deleting this one as well. Okay. Now, so I just deleted all. Now I'll be going to that. I'm creating uh, something like RZ or something. Okay. I'm not going to overall release. Okay. Then I'll be just going for my PR in this class. Okay. Now I'm not going to the overall release. That's why I didn't check this one. Okay. I didn't check this one. Now release codes you can define whatever the release codes are there. Maybe you can put like Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, Z3, like you can define how many it is like. Okay. Then you can assign the workflow if you have the workflow. Okay. If you have the customized workflow, you can assign the 9 workflow. And maybe you can assign that senior consultant, senior
Workflow,
manager.
what is workflow? It's a designations.
Ah, this one not workflow. This is the course, release course. We are creating the course levels. We are creating levels, different levels I am creating.
Yes, but that workflow, what is the
This is
meaning?
for the workflow consider. If you activated the workflow, they will get these codes will get that notification. Yesterday I just shown that video SPW. I just shown that SPWP the workflow it will work. So you didn't refer that workflow. Okay, if you are using the workflow, if you have the workflow consultant, then you have to be select that. Okay, I will be activating the workflow. Okay. If you don't have, then you don't need to be assigned. No problem. Clear? Is it clear or not clear?
That is
Clear. Right?
clear.
Okay. Then I will go back and I'm not touching to indicators. Then I will go to release strategy. I'll just defining that my strategy. Maybe I can start maybe K1 or something which I started. I'm just going to that less than 10,000. Okay. I'll be assigning that what are the release codes which is assigned under the group. So the first level which is senior, then I'll go for manager, then I'll go for delivery manager, then basic period. So first we'll go to Z1. First Z1 is approved, Z1 approved, then it will go to Z2, Z2 will be approved, and it will go to Z3. Okay. Then go to pre-request. Then first initially, even no one is released, then it is still blocked. One person is released, that is Z1 released, then still it is blocked. Z1, Z2 is both are released, then it is still blocked, and these three are released, then it is released. Okay.
I mean,
So
what will happen if we don't that do that check marks?
with check marks, this one. Then
Yes.
how the system knows that who is the first releaser and second releaser, third releaser?
Okay. So by adding this check mark, we are deciding the priority of
Correct.
the.
Correct. Who is releasing first and who is releasing. Okay.
Okay. So one check mark means first.
Uh,
Second check mark
if
means
you if you
second.
do if you do this one sequence, then it is volta. Okay. The above if you do that is volta. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So here you need to be understand one point when you creating the status. Okay. The status which is their indicator. So here if you can see that they created 1 0, someone is created. Okay, no problem. Generally it will be like B and R, but it is okay. Whatever it may be indicator. Now if I go to inside, okay, the first status why I'm saying block because it is not releasing to any of the next levels. Okay, that's what it is blocked. But if I go to second one, which is like a second release, the indicator, then it is showing that release for quotation, release for PR. That means the system will be allowing once you release this PR, the system will be allow this PR to convert to the quotation, convert to the PO. Okay, clear? Okay. So if you have not selected these check boxes, then again it is a, even if you mention the description like release, then it won't be work. It will be work based on this checkbox. Okay. Now, other than this one thing you need to be understand here, there is a changeable. That means, okay, if you have created a PR and it is release strategy, it is gone through the release strategy. Now it is in the block stage. Whether system should allow to do any modification in the PR or not. That is the control here. If you are modifying that, so let's say suppose I created PR. Now it is still pending with approvals. Okay, now I'm just planning to change some value because it is wrong. Whether system should allow or not allow, or after releasing, then whether system should allow or not allow. So if you have selected the cannot be changed, that means once it is approved, you cannot change the PR. That means it is the completely grayed out. Okay, you cannot able to do single change also after if you selected the one. Okay, if you are selected the 2 and 3 and 4, okay, based on the here changeable no news determination strategy, changeable news release strategy in case of new strategy. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one? Okay, if it is a within the value, then no need to do again release approvals. Okay, if suppose it is a within the limit, but I want to re-trigger the release strategy, then again you will be re-triggering. That means based on the change value, whether it is in the same strategy or it is in a different strategy. Based on that, it will be work, whether release strategy re-triggering will be work or not. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Okay, so that is the control here. So that is the control here. If I'm just selecting the two, okay, let's see how it will work like. Okay, and just put that. So what is the one? What is the meaning of one? Cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. Okay. What will be happen? Cannot be changed. Okay. Now I'll be go to strategy which I created. Then release strategy is already selected. Now I'll be go to classification. I'll just give you that the value of the okay value. Then I'll give you some documented. Okay, sorry. Purchase group. I didn't take the documented. Okay. Okay. Then I'll go and save. Okay. Now I'll go to release simulation and go to here and release possible, release possible, release possible. Okay, then release. Okay, then save. Now let's try with this one. Let's see if it will work or not. Okay. So I didn't take any document type because I forgot to take document type, but it's okay. Let's try with that. Okay, now I just doing that PR. So my as per the my configuration, okay, it must be less than the 10,000 value, and the plan should be 1,000. Okay, and the purchasing group should be 0, 0. Okay. So what something error is there? No? No commit. Okay, this is some problem it is there, right?
What was that error? No commit.
So
Then
that is a different error. It is problem with material. Problem with material is not fully activated. Last time which material we are using? Okay. See now I'm just my value is okay. Obviously it is like suppose 100 or something whatever it is. The value is 10 euros now. Okay. So it is less than the my what the value it is there. Now if you see the strategy, it is triggering now release strategy at item level. So if I added the second item also, second item, third item, fourth item, based on the value, it will be release strategy will trigger. That means every item level you have to release the strategy. You are not getting at header level. You are getting at item level. You are getting at item level, right? Okay. So this is the what item level strategy. Okay. So if it is a PER, okay, then you have to go ME54, okay, and or ME55. These are the two transaction code you have to go. Yes, so this is the PR, you have to go ME 54 and ME 54 and okay. Here you can do release strategy here, release the purchase requisition. Or if you know that if you want to go to a code level, then you go to ME 55, can enter that. What is the my release code and what is the my okay, what is the my release code? Okay, like you can enter that all the information here, group and code and all you can enter. Senior and what is the PR number? Then select that PR number, execute. Okay. So what is this? That one object. Okay. So plant it might be wrong. Okay. So then you select this one. You can release that. Okay. So how you can go with collector release and all you can do that. Okay. So this is what the procedure here. Okay. Any questions here?
yes, we have edited this in T code, right? The release strategy we have changed.
Not a change. We just created it. So PR release strategy we created. Just start.
Yes.
Okay. So what is your question? Is that question is clear or?
No, I want to understand that have we changed what changes we have done in this 54, M54, M53? What
No,
we have,
I didn't get you. Come again. Sorry.
yeah, I want to understand what we have done
For
in,
changeable.
yeah,
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll do you. Okay. So okay. So this is clear, right? This point is clear, right? So I'm
yeah,
just releasing all the levels. Okay. I'm just deleting all the levels. Now I'm saving this one. Now what I did, so I tried to change the PR. So because it's already released, the levels all approved. Okay, then I understood that something PR was I entered wrongly some information. I want to change the information. Okay, I want to change the information. Now I will be going to change. Okay, so what will be happen in case if I want to plan to change this one? Okay, okay, it will come the gray mode. You see that it is grayed out.
Yes.
Okay, so you cannot change the value. You cannot change anything here. Okay, because it is already item level. It's already released, so you cannot change the single value also. It is all grayed out.
Yes. Understood.
Okay, so that is the cannot be changed. Okay, if
Yes.
if you are have planning to do any changes that are, you cannot change the value. Okay, that is what the concept is. Okay, even it is okay. It will you because normally if you created that any other PR, it might be you have the option to change something
Yes,
because
we can
but
upload it.
yeah, so it might be you can add or you can delete or something you can do, right? See, this is a change. So now I can change the short description, I can change the quantity, and can just change the delivery. This is a something different PR, old PR. So here I have the options, but my today I've created whatever it is created, the PR, I didn't have options to edit because it's grayed out. Because I put the options like cannot be changed. Okay, so that is the impact. Okay, the percentage of value also you can put that. If suppose if my total value is 10%, 100 rupees, if you planned till 10 rupees, that means 110 rupees, you're adding 10 rupees. Okay, 10 rupees is not to be impacted. Okay, I don't need to trigger any release strategy. If it is more than 10%, then again it should be impacted the release strategy. So that also we can do. So that is the there. That is the what option we have in the. That is the option we have in the release strategy for PR percentage change.
Tolerance.
Not tolerance. Not tolerance. After PR release, okay. If I go to where is the PR release study, purchase requisition. Yes, purchase requisition. You go to release strategy, procedures. Then if you have go to indicators, if you go to indicator, there is an option like if I go to release, there is a percentage also value change. Okay, value change. Okay, how it will work in case if you created a previous PR value is 100 rupees, now you are changing to 120 rupees. Then if you are putting like 10% till 10% it is allowed to change the value, but more than 10% then it should not be changed and it should be restricted with release strategy. So in that case, how can put like something 10% or 20% like that. Okay, clear? Clear? The percentage will work like that. Can see that tolerance for the value change during the release. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So here you can understand that only it will be worked in this case of 4 dependence. The system only checks changes in the value of requisition if the changeable indicator is set 4. What is the sir 4? Because 4 is nothing but like if you are changing the value, okay, then the system will be it will be changeable new release in case of new strategy or value change. Okay. So in this case only that will be work because that is a completely control on the value change, right? It is a completely value change. So the option only 4 will work. If you put the 4, then you can put that. Okay, how much it is like 10 rupees or 20 rupees like that. You can put it at. Clear?
Yes.
Any questions?
In PO, we need not to do these things. I
In
mean,
this case, it's not required. Okay. And here, if you are not selected the quotation, you are selected only PO, then only can possible PR converted to PO.
yes.
Okay, if you selected only quotation, then it will be converted to only quotation. Okay, so in the real time Maybe if the client is asking that I need different levels of indicators, one indicator is for the RFQ release, one is for the RFQ for next level of RFQ or for next level of PO. Like if they are asking, then you can create your new two indicators. One indicator for the release to RFQ, one is for the release to PO. Okay, clear?
Yes. So these indicators are basically we are giving them conditions.
Condition controls. Okay. 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 In case if you are planning to do, if you are planning to do uh, what group level, header level, okay, then what you need to do, header level, you must be select that checkbox, release group at the header level. You have to select this checkbox, okay, you have to select the checkbox. Then PO document type level, what document type level you are planning to do. If suppose I'm planning to do at NB document type level, then you have to select for NB document type the checkbox overall review. So these two checkboxes are required. If you did for these two, then next time if I'm creating that, okay, I'm just creating again the same. The purchase group is 00.
Every time we are giving purchase group, so it is. I
You
mean, it
can
is.
you can you can. It's your choice again. See, it's your
We
choice
can
again.
do at plant level as well.
Ah, yeah, you can take plant as well. Okay. Now if you are getting header level, if you see that now it's getting header level. Okay, because I selected for this document type and for this, okay,
Purchasing.
overall release I just the group level and document type level I selected the overall release, so it is working at the header level. So it is not necessary you have to take the document type as a characteristic, but you must be select the overall checkbox at document type level. Okay, clear?
Yes. So document type we can select any number, right? I mean, whatever they are
You
there.
can take any of the document type, but that document type should be selected overall release. Okay, any questions here? Okay, this is the what PR release strategy. Okay, so you can try for the contracts, scheduling agreement, RFQs, and service interest, all these things you can do. Okay, so there is a possibility. So all is the same procedure. There is no difference here. All it is the same. Okay, you have the tables like CA, SSR. Okay, which is like service interest. This is for the service interest. What is the service interest? Transaction code ML81N. Last time when we were discussing about the service interest, I just explained about this procedure. Service interest. If you want approvals for the service interest, you can do for this. Okay, clear? Any questions? Any questions? So
So
this is a ML85. ML85 is the release strategy. Uh, release. For that means release strategy for service interest.
that's a T code. We are not going from this SPRO.
Not this is a user's screen, not SPR screen. This is collect to release
Yes.
user. Okay, clear? So it's common for every procedure. What it is taking? You are taking table and field name. Okay, that is important. And
Or we can see in a table uh, we can apply strategy for those fields, right?
hmm. Sorry, come again. What is the question? I didn't get you.
Yeah, whatever we see in that communication table,
That communication structures you can take. For
yes, choose we can choose anything.
so you have majorly CE band. Okay, this is for PR.
Yeah, and EKKO at
CKO. Okay.
CKO.
CKO.
For PO.
CBAN is for PR.
PR.
CKO is for PO, RFPO, okay, contract, scheduling agreement, okay, all these things. Okay. Then CESSR is for service industry. Okay.
Okay.
So only three communication structures are there. Clear? Any questions?
Yesterday we have created PO.
Yesterday we created PO, today we created PR. Okay. You can try for the other service.
Yes. So,
PR is having the overall release. Okay. PR is having the overall release or item level release also. Okay. So this is for the ME 54 and ME 55 transaction code. Okay. And this is for only overall release. Okay. Then it is only the transaction code is ME 29N. ME 29N and ME 28. Okay. Then it is service and receipt. It is also overall release only. There is no item level release. This is also ML85. The transaction code to release that. Okay. The procedure all it is the same. What communication structure, what field it is to you are taken. Be carefully to design that and assign the values in the characteristic. No duplication, nothing. Okay. Then it will be work as per that. Clear? Clear? Any questions?
no, I'm good.
Okay. I'll stop the class. Okay. I'm getting too much body pains. Okay. Okay, just practice that. Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss about that other another important configuration, which is okay clear.
Okay.
So these are the very important. Please, okay. The procedures might be you can buy out and you can do, but these are the very important. You need to do the practice more. Okay? Release strategy, automatic account determination, pricing procedure, batch management. These are all very important to do. Okay, clear. Okay then. We'll just stop the class. Okay, not feeling well. Okay, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah. Take care.